Good morning and welcome to Morning in the Mountains on the Mountain Fun Live channel. My name is Brad Lovett, and as we take a look at your roads and travel conditions, now if you're on your way here, you may find some potholes because we've had some various weather conditions, rain, a little bit of snow flurry activity and other things, and some warm temperatures and cold temperatures, and that has made things a little rough on some of the roads, I-640 especially. So you'll find some potholes almost anywhere. Be very careful, and also crews repairing potholes. So some things that might slow you down on your way here. Once you're here, and if you're in the National Park, Cades Cove and Laurel Creek Road, those are closed because of repair work. And also I-40 near the North Carolina-Tennessee line, or at the line I should say, but on the North Carolina side, you're going to find ongoing repair work, and that's going to be going on through about May. And that's a look at the roads. Now let's get on with the rest of the show.
Good morning, it's Kira with Morning in the Mountains, and today I'm here with Dakota at Pigeon Forge Snow in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Now what's the address?
2533 Teaster Lane.
Okay, and then right behind us is something really cool and unique to the Pigeon Forge area and probably all of the world. What is this?
So this is indoor snow tubing that is open year-round. It is real snow, it's cold, you can touch it, it melts, and we refill it every night.
Wow.
The first one in North America.
That is so cool. Now, how do you refill it? Like, what's that process like?
So we have two massive custom-built snow-blowing machines. We blow snow starting at about 10 o'clock at night to anywhere from 6 to 8 o'clock in the morning. So we have a dedicated crew who comes in every night to blow that snow, and they stay until it's done, until we have all the lanes open. The snow melts depending on the time of the year. Sometimes we have a few lanes, sometimes we have 7 lanes. It just depends.
That is so cool. Now, what happens whenever the snow melts? Because I feel like it would just go everywhere, but I'm not standing in water right now.
So the building is actually extremely intelligent. So all of our snow tubing lanes have drains underneath them that drain the water into a massive reservoir, so that way we can recycle and reuse the water. Same thing with our snow play area. We recycle all of the water from the building to be put back into making the snow again. That
is amazing, because this takes a lot of water. It's kind of like looking at a swimming pool, but like a reverse swimming pool, because it's all up on the ground.
Yes, it is. It is a lot of water.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Dakota, here at Pigeon Forge Snow. How can we get tickets?
So you can go online to pigeonforgesnow.com to purchase tickets, or you can come in anytime. We never run out of tickets, and there's walk-in tickets always available.
How cool, and you should definitely come check it out. I actually went down the snow tube, and it was amazing. They even have photographers here who take your photo, and the photos are just crystal clear, and they are amazing. So make sure you come, purchase a photo, and check it out. Now back to you guys.
Thank you for watching Morning in the Mountains on Mountain Fun Life, Facebook, Roku, YouTube, and now the podcast version, thanks to Kira.
Yeah, we're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Anchor FM, and so many others. So if there's a podcast that you like to listen to, just search for Mountain Fun Life.
Absolutely. I think it's called Morning in the Mountains.
It is
the title of the show, right?
That would be good, yes.
Yeah. Well, Rich Haley is here, Kira Cupp is here, Brad Lovett is here, I'm Frank Murphy. So what else you got going on for us on this, what is the 28th day of January?
And it is a special day on the 28th day of January.
Stand by, everyone. What is it?
It is National Plan Your Vacation Day.
Oh!
Because who wants to be doing drudgery on January 28th? You want to be somewhere else.
Right.
Yes.
That's funny because I've been thinking about that a lot lately. I've been emailing the family saying, what days should I take off so that we can maybe go to like a Bon Jovi concert, for example, hypothetically speaking, or go to see my mother when she's at the beach this summer. You know, I got to plan these trips.
Right.
I take a lot of short vacations throughout the year.
Yes, a lot.
So we do too.
Yeah,
I mean, what? I mean, short?
Yeah, 3 to 5 days.
Yeah, I never go anywhere.
You are the biggest vacationer of them all.
You are.
And I'm surprised you're even here today.
I'm not. It's a hologram.
Yeah, where's your Disney artist there, Ricardo?
Yeah.
I had to have them surgically removed.
All right.
Well, we've got grandkids scattered all over the place, so we go see them, and then always like to get someplace near some water or just take a day trip, so do a lot of that.
And do you plan them in January for the rest of the year? Like, that's what I was talking about, is trying to figure out how I got to balance my PTO, make sure I don't burn it all too soon and save some for Christmas or whatever.
Sure, and that's really the intention of the U.S. Travel Association with this day, is to plan ahead, make sure you have the number of days that you need, get a hold of your HR people so you still have the dates available that you want, and make your reservations while you still get the best selection. If you're coming here, for example, it's a good time to make those reservations for cabins,
Yeah.
cameras,
Cameras too, if you want some photos.
for cabins and hotel rooms, because
Oh, yeah.
You'll get the best selection.
Oh,
if you
last
wait
week I called and made my reservations for a hotel in Gatlinburg for the Gatlinburg Improv Fest. I want to make sure, with all those other crazy improvisers coming to town who are known procrastinators, I wanted to make sure
That's why you have to improvise, right?
that I would get mine early. I want the best room.
There's a lot of people who book their vacations here in the Smokies a year before things even happen, sometimes even 2 years in advance.
Yeah, why?
Well, if it's a busy time like New Year's or Christmas.
Rod run.
Or that's a big deal.
There's a spring rod run in April, I read. So that's plan ahead for that.
Yes.
I like cars.
I know. All right, what else you got, Brad?
768 million vacation days, by the way, went unused last year. So
Wait, say that again. So, how many vacation days?
768 million.
How many do you get? Oh, wait, not just you.
Not
You're
just
oh, okay. All right. You're talking
no.
about people in general,
In
worldwide.
general, leave a lot of their vacation days on the table. Maybe they don't, feel guilty for taking off, or think, well, maybe I'll be replaced if I leave, and that's a real thing too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've certainly worked at jobs where people were afraid to vacation because they knew they would get fired if they left. for a
Right,
minute.
sure.
Yeah.
Or
768 million days. I wonder how many years that is.
You can get a calculator out and figure it out, but I'm going to...
I'm
2 million.
fine. Why don't you all do
It's probably,
it
yeah,
for
it's
us?
2 million.
It's 2 million.
How do you know?
Because 768 in half is roughly 365, and then that's a million. Then you take the millions, so it's not. Yeah, it's pretty basic.
So 2 million years. And how many years has the Earth been in existence?
Billions and billions.
It depends on who you ask.
Let's not get into that debate.
other channel, second door on the right.
Yeah, I mean, I can go on. I can lecture about that for quite some time.
Right. We do have somebody in town who has the world's largest, or at least thought to be the world's largest, collection of Dolly Parton memorabilia.
Oh, maybe save some of that for the next segment because I want to hear more about that. I mean, we're talking about like a ton. They're in town
They're in town, in the area, yes.
permanently or just visiting?
No, in town permanently. They live
good.
here.
Oh, wow.
All right. 'cause
At their
they-
house, I mean.
They
That's
collected Dolly memorabilia.
Yes.
All right. Well, we'll think about that now during the next couple of segments. Is what would you have if you have the most Dolly memorabilia ever? In fact, you can leave a comment and guess because in our next segment we're going to find out what about this person with the most Dolly memorabilia. All right. Okay. Check out our Mountain Fun Life best deals at 865-978-1152, and we'll be back with more of the show right after this.
Parrot Mountain. This attraction has it all, whether you're 2 years old or 90 years young, with hundreds of beautiful tropical birds and thousands of flowers, plants, and trees. Folks who visited our park have said, "I've never seen this many birds in one place. This must be what the Garden of Eden was like. The most beautiful and peaceful place I have ever been. These gardens rival the best. The best value in the Smokies. You'll want to visit Parrot Mountain and Gardens." Call or visit us online. We'll see you there.
Thank you for watching Morning in the Mountains on Mountain Fun Life. Frank Murphy here, and today we're going to be entertained by a country musician named Rick Stone from Chatsworth, Georgia. But you obviously love the Smoky Mountains like we do, so you've got gigs, you've got plenty of time to come on and sing and play.
Yeah, absolutely. I was here last weekend, and I'll be back May 1st and 2nd, and I'll be back in September.
Nice.
I also play in Knoxville, and I get around Chattanooga, Atlanta.
Great.
And I also get down to South Georgia as well. So.
All right, what point in your life do you say, you know what, I'm going to be a country music singer?
Interesting story here. I didn't start playing guitar till I was 40.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm 53.
So was that last week? No, what? You're 53?
I'm 53 years old.
Oh,
so,
geez. All right. I think your next career is going to be the secret to youthful appearance.
Well, I appreciate that. But actually, I used to drive by this guitar store every day. And finally I was like, you know what, I just want to sing and play around a campfire. I just thought, man, if I can do that, how can you ever be bored in your life?
Right, so you're watching like Blazing Saddles, and you thought, you know, I want to sit around a campfire and do that.
Well, actually, it was, been to some parties and that, and saw some folks, and just thought, this would be great. You know? And so I took guitar lessons, bought my first guitar, which oddly enough, this is it right here.
I love the idea that at whatever age you can take lessons and learn something.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's a lot of us think, oh, it's too late, I'll never learn how to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's completely true. I can relate to it on a different level. But
you just have to work hard. I mean, if you work hard at something, you'll get it. Little at a time, just baby steps.
It's what is it, like 10,000 practices, and finally
I played every day for the first year, every day, without fail. Practiced till I couldn't play anymore. And then I started my first band. My bass player was my first guitar teacher.
Well, that's fantastic.
It was pretty cool.
And this is in Georgia?
In Georgia, yes. Actually, I started in the Ackworth area, but I live in Chatsworth now.
All right.
So,
and now, when you think about country music, of course, Tennessee and this East Tennessee is like the #1 area in the whole country for country music, because you've got all the great venues, you've got all the music sales up here, you've got all the radio stations that love country music. So this is a great place to promote your career.
Oh, absolutely. I love coming up here. Well, not only that, plus you get to vacation up here at the same time. So it's a working vacation, so I assure you. But just absolutely love it. Promotion does my marketing out of Knoxville. And James and the guys, they do a really good job. Matter of fact, they filmed the video Quicksilver. That's my latest video if you check out YouTube. My YouTube channel, which is Rick Stone Music. And that's the easiest way you can find me on any social media.
Rick Stone Music.
So,
well, give us a little sample, because you've got the guitar, you're all whatever that thing is. What's that thing called? The
capo right here.
Capo, yeah.
Yes, that's to change the key.
It's fancy words.
Yeah, I'll play Quicksilver for you.
Please, that would love it. Rick Stone, everybody.
Four in the morning and I just can't sleep. What I got to say, just won't keep. I burn you demons in my monsters inside. Now you say I don't love you now, that ain't true. Don't know how to show it, but what can I do? Please, please, baby, come back home. Like Quicksilver, you were gone, I held too tight. Please come home, I'll make things right. Now give me another chance, yeah, I'll make it worth the while. I'd move heaven and earth to see you smile. Let's go back to that neon smoke, where we laughed and oh, how we joked. Let's go back when and spark up them old flames. Spark up old flames now, don't you dare forget how far we come. There should be no regrets. Oh, please, please, baby, come back home. But like Quicksilver, you were gone, I held too tight. Please come home, I'll make things right. Now Now give me another chance, yeah, I'll make it worth the while. I'd move heaven and earth to see you smile.
Oh man.
Move heaven and earth to see you smile. I'd move heaven and earth to see you smile.
All right, who are you singing about?
Oh, actually, it was a song that was written years ago.
Oh, okay.
Long time ago. So
See, I'm old enough to
really
remember.
no one specific. So
I'm old enough to remember when Quicksilver was what we called Mercury, and they gave it to us to play with on our desks.
not
Well,
more.
Rick Stone at Rick Stone Music on all the social sites.
Absolutely,
And you can find the full length video for Quicksilver. Well
Yes,
done.
it's on YouTube. Thank you.
I appreciate you, and come back and see us again next time
Will
you're in
do.
town.
Thank
May
you,
1st
sir.
and 2nd is the gig.
Gatlinburg Brewing Company.
All righty.
So come out and check me out.
All
Love to see
right.
y'all.
Well, thank you so much for watching Morning in the Mountains. More of the show coming up right after this.
When I became disabled, I lost my ability to work. It was then I knew I should have called the Garza Law Firm first.
At Garza Law Firm, we want to end your frustration and strengthen your claims so you can have the disability benefits that you need. The Garza Law Firm, let us help.
It is Morning in the Mountains on Mountain Fun Life. Hi, I'm Frank Murphy. Rich Haley is here, Kira Cupp, and Brad Lovett. And we've been thinking about if you could have any piece of Dolly Parton memorabilia ever, what would you want to have?
Her makeup.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
Her first guitar pick.
That's a good answer.
Maybe your first guitar.
See, you could have like a wig, though, couldn't you? Like, you know,
Oh, that's. I
or a
should.
costume, and get a mannequin and put a wig and a costume on it. That'd be
great.
pretty awesome. Well, anyway, someone, Brad, in the last segment you were telling us about memorabilia. Would you give us the whole story from the top?
Certainly. Now, we have a couple who live around here, and as we know, Dolly celebrated her 74th birthday earlier this month, and we have a story about the couple who has the world's largest collection of Dolly Parton memorabilia. Patrick Parkey and Harold Gabehart have accumulated what they believe to be the world's largest collection of memorabilia for our local icon. Now, there's a lot of memorabilia at Dollywood itself, the little Dolly Museum they have over there.
I mean, she's pretty good about keeping her own junk and putting it on display. She knows how to work that angle.
Oh, yeah.
And in fact, they talk about it in that Dolly Parton's America podcast, how, you know, the cabins and things that are at Dollywood are very, very accurate representations or replicas of her place. And they just took furniture and rugs and things from her old place and put it on display at Dollywood. And then, because these folks went to the original home, and they said it was kind of just like the one at Dollywood, except it looked lived in. It looked like it wasn't a museum. It looked like people still lived there and visited there, and that's where they have all their family reunions and whatnot.
I see. Now, this collection includes pinball machines. Yes, a Dolly pinball machine.
Okay, well, they have Dolly Parton slot machines in Vegas. I played it.
Sure.
Didn't win, but I played it.
So you've got that. Wigs.
See, wigs. I was thinking wigs. All right, here we go. Now we're getting to the good
Cool,
stuff.
because it still smell like her scalp. That's really creepy.
No, I just was thinking that's such a part of her. I mean, you know, when you think of Dolly Parton, there's three things you think of, and one of them is her hair.
Oh, I know the other.
And the other is her voice, and then
It's her feet.
Yeah, her songwriting ability.
there you go.
She's never seen her feet.
In addition to wigs, clothes. Lots and lots of clothes.
Clothes. Wigs and clothes. Right. You never heard that joke before?
Oh, I've heard them. I've heard them all.
That joke, I mean, seriously, I think Johnny Carson used that joke.
Yes.
Every DJ in America at one
Yes,
time.
has used that joke. But it's fun to spring it on a youngster who wasn't around in those days. So good. Thank you for reacting. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
that. All right. Go ahead, Brad. So they've got wigs, you said, and
They've got
costumes.
wigs. They've got wigs, costumes, clothes.
Uh-huh.
Pinball machines.
What about fingernails? I feel
Didn't say so in the story, but I wouldn't doubt.
like acrylic nails, not.
Well, we know from listening to that podcast that I just mentioned that Dolly uses her fingernails as a musical instrument.
That's true.
She uses them. She talks about she's got to have the acrylic nails because they make the typewriter sound for 9 to 5, and for Jolene they make basically the percussion. Yeah, that's a great idea to get some of those acrylics.
I mean, it's kind of gross. Have you ever seen just acrylic nails just laying on a table? It's
Well, you would
pretty
if you were a collector though, you would creepily mount them onto something,
Right.
much like you would not just leave the wig laying there. You would have to put it on a wig head.
Right. Well, I'm picturing myself being Dolly in this situation, going into this person's house. They have all of my clothes, my fingernails mounted on walls, my hair,
It does sound a little bit like a serial killer.
napkins
Yeah.
I've used.
It does a little bit sound like those, what's that show with the unsubs? Criminal Minds.
Yes. Yeah.
And they finally get to the place, and there's like pieces of hair tacked to the wall and fingernails.
Yeah.
You watch those shows, those criminal shows?
Sometimes, yes.
Yeah. Anything else, Brad? You got less than a minute.
Dolly has actually been to that house.
She has?
Yes, she has.
And she escaped. That's good.
Yeah, they probably. I bet you they have a Ziploc bag with a cup of lemonade that she partially sipped.
Quite possibly. We do want to remind you again that today is National Plan Your Vacation Day. So see how many days you have available in PHO, PTO, whatever they call it, at your workplace. Or if you work for yourself, then how much time you can take off. And then get your reservations. And what do we call our slogan that you wrote?
We're guiding your adventure.
And check us out too, and check our past episodes out, and you'll find all kinds of great places to visit.
In fact, you could save money with our Mountain Fun Life Best Deals. What's the number, Kira?
865-978-1152.
We're out of time for the segment. We'll be back.
We now have our own magazine. Our prints are located in shops, gas stations, hotels, ballparks, all over the Smoky Mountain region. We offer a concierge service for cabins, hotels, resorts, and individuals. A portion of any of our services or ad space may be applied as ticket value to the cost of any service or ad you book through us. Contact our marketing today for a free initial consultation. Email marketing@mountainfunlife.com.
Good morning. It's Tuesday morning, and once again, it is time for sports with me, Rich Haley, and with
Brad Lovett.
Yay, we got both of us here this morning. So we're going to start off talking about the UT men's basketball team. They're having a decent season, but like we've talked about, they've had a couple of challenges along the way. Once Lamonte Turner went down with a shoulder injury. Now the good news is that the team is starting to play better. They've had a couple of good wins over the last couple of weeks, and they'll get a pretty good test tonight, taking on Texas A&M at Thompson Bowling Arena.
Should be a good game.
Should be a really good game, and it is one that the Vols are definitely capable of winning. We're about halfway through the season, a little more, a little less, and it's going to be tough for them to make the tournament. We're generally projecting that about 5 SEC teams will make the big dance at the end of the regular season. And the Vols right now are tied for 4th, might be 5th right now, in the SEC. So they're right there on that bubble. So they've got a really tough second half coming up. So we'll just have to see how well they start playing together as a team. Also, we do have some more high school basketball action for you tonight, including several district contests. We'll start off with the big one. Sevier County taking on Seymour, big inter-county and divisional rival, and that's going to be at Seymour High School. The first game, the boys, Seymour's still looking for their first win.
I see.
And I think they're still going to be looking for their first win after this game. On the other hand, the Seymour girls are playing very well, and they've got a really good shot at taking the win on that one. Then our second game is Gatlinburg-Pittman taking on Carter, and that will be at Gatlinburg-Pittman. And I don't know if you heard this, but a couple weeks ago, the GP girls coach had a baby.
And she coached right before that, from what I understand.
She coached right before that. Talk about a labor of love.
I would think.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, I see what you did there.
All right, so congratulations to her. Congratulations to the Lady Highlanders, and best of luck in your game against Carter. We do have a non-district game going on tonight. Pigeon Forge is at Cosby. And then the last game is the Kings Academy taking on Webb at Webb in Knoxville. So that is your sports for Tuesday morning. I'm Rich Haley.
And I'm Brad Lovett.
And we'll be back after this.
Want more Mountain Fun Life? We are now streaming through Roku. Roku is a device that enables you to stream entertainment to your TV through your internet provider. The starting price is only $29, and you can purchase one either online or through your local electronics retailer. It's easy to use, and you won't have to worry about missing any more Mountain Fun Life episodes. Mountain Fun Life, guiding your adventure.
You've been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. You have to carefully monitor your health for the rest of your life, and you have an increased risk of developing cardiovascular disease.
Cut.
Type 2, take 2.
Action.
You've been diagnosed with a new purpose, to fight for the amazing life you made for yourself, to look that risk of heart disease square in the face and say, no, not me. You've been given a new opportunity to live. Get started at NoDiabetesByHeart.org.
Thank you for watching Morning in the Mountains on Mountain Fun Life, Facebook, Roku, YouTube, and our podcast on all the different podcasting aggregators. Rich Haley is here, Kira Cup is here, Brad Lovett is here, I'm Frank Murphy. Thanks for a good Tuesday. I really enjoyed the idea of serial killers keeping weird souvenirs, much like the overzealous Dolly Parton fans have done.
Right.
So you might want to scroll back and listen to that in news segment 2.
Right. If you could keep something of Dolly's, what would you want?
I would like that 25-pound apple pie. No, that's not her. That's just every time I go to Dollywood, I wish I could eat it.
Isn't it $200 or something?
Yes, it's $250 for the. It's what is that? $10 a pound?
Something like that.
Yeah, it's insane. It's at least $25 a slice. Yeah. Well, maybe someday we'll go there and we'll split one or buy one and just eat.
Have a pie eating contest.
We could totally do that.
That could be cool.
Actually, you know what? Next Monday, a week from yesterday, I think they're sending us to a pizza pie eating contest at Cece's Pizza.
Ooh.
You and me, yeah.
I didn't hear about this.
I'll tell you off the air. We'll be back tomorrow with another exciting episode. Thanks so much for watching Morning in the Mountains.